Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu. I'm Nye. I've been digging around making sure that I get all my version-specific Pokemon set up in my box, ready for trade when I can find someone who has the Let's Go Eevee stuff. And I came here to get a Muck, because apparently Muck is version-specific, when all of a sudden I spy myself... Oops, did not want that. Yes. I spy myself a Magneton. And I thought, hey, why don't we just start an episode right now with a dog in my lap who's annoyed at me. But why don't we start an episode right now? Okay, I do not want... Like, seriously, I'm trying to... Fine, I'm trying to open up my damn bag so I can give this thing a Nanab Berry. Great. Super. Bag. So damn annoying. So unfortunately, my regular controller is currently out of batteries. So apparently, I'm going to be using the Pokeball controller, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with this Pokeball controller at all. Like, this is a pretty positive controller. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. It's just not what I'm used to at this point. And that could be the difference between catching a Pokemon and not catching it. Of course, it's going to run off to the left, which, running off to the left is one of the most annoying things for me to catch. Got it. Okay, one less Pokemon we got to evolve. Still got to get that Muck, though. So I did spend some time last night looking around and trying my ever-loving damnedest to get a Scyther. Generates strange radio signals. It raises the temperature by 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit within 3.3 thousand feet. Interesting. So I did look, I looked for a while, actually, and did not get any luck whatsoever finding a Scyther. You know, what I'm understanding is it's there somewhere, but I don't know where. So right now we are currently waiting. I don't need the Electabuzz. Currently waiting to get the Grimer. Apparently coughing is version specific. So I've got to trade for it. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to trade for the base level. Wow, another one. We didn't see them at all when I was here earlier, and now all of a sudden they're everywhere. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get a base one, because what I really want is I want to level them up and, you know, evolve them on screen. So what I'm trying to figure out is what I'm going to do about the trade-only evolutions. So, those are going to be kind of a problem. So I don't have much of a choice on how those work. I'm not really going to have it. It's not really going to be possible for me to... There we go. It's not really going to be possible for me to just get one of those trade evolutions easily. I found that if you use the Pokeball... kind of like a yo-yo. It actually works out. Okay, I also started playing Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go's, I have it set up. We're not going to use it. Darn it, too high. We're not going to use it for too much, honestly. Mostly because apparently there's no Pokemon in my immediate area. There's a couple Pokestops in my area that I can go walk to. And if it was summer and not winter, I would likely do that. But unfortunately, life just does not kind of work that way. Like, there's actually, like, a Pokestop, 2 of them, actually, right across the street. This Grimer, what a troll. There's 2 Pokestops nearby. One's at a snowball stand that I generally frequent at least once a week. But I know that my local friendly gaming store, is a Pokestop, and I think it's also a gym, too. Or I don't know if you can have both, but it's one or the other. And then I learned that the catching system in this is basically like Pokemon Go, but my other understanding is that you can spin a ball in Pokemon Go. I don't know if you can spin a ball in this, but I guess that makes it catch better or something? I don't know. Okay, I want this freaking Grimer. So apparently Mankey is also Pikachu specific. So is Sandshrew, which I knew, Oddish, which I knew, Growlithe, which I knew. So all of those I knew. I didn't expect Grimer, specifically, to be version specific. Can you just get caught, please? I'm so tired of having to fight you for this. So yeah, kind of neat stuff. So I'll be catching stuff in Pokemon Go. The only things I really want out of Go, honestly, is, you know, another Charmander, Charmeleon, you know, another Bulbasaur, you know, Ivysaur, another Squirtle, Wartortle. Pretty much everything else I can catch in here. Okay, so that was the reason I came here. So let's go ahead and leave. And I said leave. I don't want to be here. Go away. So we're going to go ahead and fly our way over to Celadon City. And we are going to go down that left path. It used to be the cycling road, but given that bicycles don't exist anymore... He's trying to get my attention. You okay, buddy? Need some help? You good? Okay. I don't know. Pikachu, I don't want Pikachu to feel like it needs to grab my attention. Okay, so we've got a couple Pokemon that we can catch over this direction. There's also a fair amount of Pokemon we can... or trainers that we can fight over in this direction, if it's anything like previous versions were. I'm going to continue to let Haunter go first. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I did pull some Pokemon out of the bag real quick, because I wanted to see if I had any stone evolutions. I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and put them back. Let's see, I'm also going to mark Blastoise as a favorite. And that should do it, right? I think that'll do it. Okay. So we're just going to kind of make our way west here and out this nearby door. It's kind of a shame I can't get a coughing. Ah, this is why I couldn't come here earlier. There was a Pokeflute problem. Interesting. Now, I guess you just can't use this way. But in Gold and Silver, and I really actually appreciate its defense rose, fine. In Gold and Silver, you can actually use the Pokeflute app that you got in order to wake sleeping Pokemon. But it doesn't look like you can actually do that in this. Okay, here's the question. Snorlax is a normal type. How is it gonna... It has Lick. Okay. Well, that is a couple different types of jerks. Like, that's just flat dicks. Well, I guess we're going to use Dark Pulse. Can't use a Ghost type move on it because normal types are immune to Ghost types. I am, by the way, going to try to catch Snorlax, if that wasn't abundantly clear by the fact that I'm even bothering to fight as opposed to just flat running. I figure I'm probably going to find people that were not able to catch either Snorlax. So I believe there's only 2 in the game. So I figure I'm going to find people that didn't catch them, so I might as well catch them now and have trade fodder. Okay. Now we can catch Snorlax. Excuse the hell out of me. The ball hit and bounced off. It's like, I cannot tell you how frustrated I am by this catching system. I mean, I understand the catching system. I understand why they did what they did, but... I also gotta tell you, I'm a little bit pleased. So apparently this Pokeball thing that I'm using as a controller right now can be used as a, This Pokeball thing can be used as a thing to control Pokemon Go as well, which is going to be kind of neat. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be actually catching any Pokemon with it. I've seen people walk around with the, Pokemon Go Plus. That was actually a cute thing back in the day. Like, back when it first came out, I was working at GameStop, and everybody was trying to hunt those things down. My boss constantly had his on his wrist, and we would have... And Snorlax ran away. Yep. That did happen. Yeah, off goes Snorlax. You know, that's actually not that bad of a thing, though. I'm not too worried about that. We did get our Snorlax. So I'm not too upset by the fact that, you know, I do not currently have access to that Snorlax. We did get a Snorlax, and I guess that'll just be good enough. There are 2 ways out of this one. Hello, sir. Does that mean he'll make it up here? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I appreciate your congratulations. So here's Cycling Road. It's the bicycle theme, I believe. Hello. I did find your secret retreat. And she's going to give me TM14 Fly. So 2-turn move. You fly up on turn 1. You deal damage on turn 2. Has a pretty good damage multiplier, I believe. What are y'all doing over here? You're near her secret retreat. Are you bothering her? Punk Guy Lao. Okay, well, that's bad. Let's not forget that that Haunter is currently in a weakened state. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and pull out... okay, Venusaur. I thought I had Blastoise with me, but apparently not. It's absolutely fine by me. Out comes Venusaur. I did a little bit of catching, by the way, between episodes. Not much, admittedly. All I was really trying to do was to make sure that, like I said previously, the goal that I'm aiming at, among other things, is to have one of each of the 151 in my Pokebox by the time the series ends. So I went and caught, like, 2 Digletts, so that way I could actually have, you know, not only a Diglett, which we didn't have, but also to make sure that I actually have a Cantonian Dugtrio in my party. Or not my party, but in my box. So I'll have to go level that up in the future. Oh, Petal Dance, why you so good? And Muck uses Screech. I love that we have this high Pokemon affection with some of our Pokemon. It's so good. I'm just going to turn Petal Dance back on. We might hurt ourselves, but yeah, we hurt ourselves. I don't know. The only problem with this Pokeball thing is that it's not discreet, you know? Like, the Pokemon Go Plus is kind of useful in that it is a fairly discreet item. Like, yeah, it's on your wrist and it buzzes a little bit and you press the button and you're good. Whereas the Pokeball Go, it makes noise, like, it does a lot of stuff. I've always been annoyed by the move Disable. Like, I understand what it does, and I understand why it does what it does, but the idea that just, okay, I'm sorry, you only get 4 moves total in this game, and we're just going to stop you from using one of them, that may be your only combat move? It's like, come on. Can I have my Petal Dance back? I mean, I like Razor Leaf, I really do, but it doesn't do enough damage. There we go. I've actually gotten around to drinking coffee normally in the morning. It's kind of a weird thing, because for a very long time, I hated coffee. Like, hate. I, like, hated it, hated the aftertaste, things like that. And then let's actually heal up Haunter before I do this. So, you know, I hated coffee, and then I was trying to figure out other ways to... Oh, wrong button. I want Paralyze Heal. So I was trying to find other ways to, like, kind of make my day, you know, less calorie-filled. And I was thinking, you know, yes, I drink diet soda or, you know, 0-calorie soda, but maybe I could try coffee instead. Now, I'm not going to say I've actually gotten coffee out of 0 calories. I absolutely haven't. I still can't stand coffee unless I have, like, a certain amount of, you know, creamer and sugar in there. But my family has the the one cup coffee maker thing. I want to say Kroger, but I know that's not right. Something like that. The little pod thing. That's working out in my favor. For a while, I was drinking this thing that Starbucks had. That it was a Starbucks K-Cup, and it came with a creamer and a sugar packet, like all in one. And that stuff is delicious. Like, it was actually sweet, and it was actually creamy, and it was fantastic. And then apparently, like a month after I learned how good this is, Starbucks just goes, okay, we're not making that anymore. We are done. Oh, I was annoyed. So I had to go figure out, like, I'm not a coffee person. I'm not. So I had to go figure out what the hell type of creamer you get. You know, I had to figure out how much sugar you're supposed to put in. I put in way too much. Bite me. But, like, it was just like, this is a product I like, and now it's gone, you know? I don't know. I guess people didn't buy it enough. But yeah, it's a morning ritual for me now. So I guess part of it is it's the ritual part that I think helps. You know, go make food. It's also, it is the type of thing that does encourage me to make food as well, which I think is also kind of a good thing. Yes, I did just bump you. As I said, I think it's kind of a ritual thing. It's like going and making coffee also encourages me to go and make food. You know, for a very long time, I was so in the habit of going out and buying fast food for almost every meal. Like, and you might laugh when you hear like that, and you're like, there's no way you were for almost every meal. It's like, no, it's like for almost every meal, I went out to get fast food. Like, no joke. And so, you know, that's not only a waste of your money, but it's also unhealthy. So I've been trying to actually eat at home, cook more. But, you know, it was kind of a thing like, it's making time to do it. And I know you're sitting there like, man, you know, you always have so much time. It's, you know, going to a fast food restaurant. Oh, that's bad. Something's normal type? Oh, and it shoots Shadow Ball right back at me. That's really not good. It's like, you know, going to a fast food restaurant is going to take potentially longer than making something. You know, it takes less than, I do not want that. It takes less than 5 minutes to make a sandwich. It takes 15 to go buy a hamburger. It takes 8 to make a hamburger. It's like, okay, you know what? You're not wrong. But there is a, decided mental difference that I found, that like driving and waiting in line at fast food feels faster than actually going and making food myself. So it still felt faster. So my morning coffee is also something that kind of gets me. Also, aren't these the plants that burn people when people, like, you guys know what I mean? Those super plants that, like, issue, like, second-degree burns by touching them. But yeah, it feels faster to buy as opposed to make. So being able to go and going, okay, you know, my morning ritual is now to go and make myself a cup of coffee. And while I make myself a cup of coffee, you know, toss some oatmeal in the microwave, or toss some, or toss a bagel into the toaster. You know, it's a thing that helps. As I said, it helps me kind of get into that thing. What's really funny is the coffee is always, like, just north of lukewarm by the time I drink it. What's up over here? Pokemon Road's downhill path leading to the sea. Have a nice hike with it. Okay. Speaking of, I should probably... What are you looking for? I should probably pull out a Pokemon because it feels like having a Pokemon walk with me makes them... I don't want to take him out of the Pokeball. I'll just take Venusaur out of the Pokeball. Oh, nope. No. No. Actually, I take it back. Let's pull Charizard out. No, Charizard's rideable. I don't want rideable. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. Is everybody here? Okay. There's certain Pokemon that will fly while carrying the trainer on their back. Because Pokemon Road is so wide and safe, it's possible to fly particularly freely there, too. Useful to know. That has been a problem recently. Oh, hey. Hi, friend. Want to fetch your assistance? My Pokedex has good data on 40 species here to give me this Pokeball set you. Yes, I've got at least 40 species. So apparently we were supposed to take Pokemon Road instead of Route 15. We've got 80 species, 30 Ultra Balls. Well, that's fairly useless. Yeah, Silphco's working on the Master Ball. Ooh, they're going to go on a date. Nice, congratulations, guys. Okay, she doesn't think you're on a date, though. Celadon Department Store. Anything else? Long path over water, far away. That would be Route 15. Well, the routes leading into Route 15 is a more accurate statement. Okay, so as I said, this used to be cycling road. You used to be actually forced onto your bicycle for this. According to Pokemon Go, it is currently raining. I do have great Pokemon. You are exactly right. I don't know, for those of you who do Pokemon Go, how often should I expect Pokemon to just show up outside my house? I'm not exactly waiting for that, but, like, I am keeping an eye out in case someone shows up. But, like, there's nothing in my area right now. Let's go with Shadow Ball. Should have gone with, well, no, that's fine. Can you not disable my shit? Can you not be that type of douchebag? Like, I swear, you go into zones and different Pokemon, like, they I guess they learn moves off each other. I don't know. I always enjoyed watching the TV show in that trainers would respond to what they heard the opposing trainer, you know, use. Like, the opposing trainer... Oh, right. That's still disabled. You know, the opposing trainer would say, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. And it would be, okay, Psyduck, go to ground. You know, like... It would be stuff like that. So these Pokemon are a fair bit lower than me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out Blastoise and let Blastoise lead off. Hey, Blastoise at level 38. Nice. Their coats are shiny. You're not wrong. Except I... don't know if Haunter has a coat. That's not what I want to do. This controller does not have an R button game. Actually, this controller only has 2 buttons. It has a C stick button, which is basically A, and it's got a B button. There's no other buttons, and you shake it for Y. That is about all that exists. What's up, Blastoise? What'd you find? Found something in the plants! We got a Pinnet Berry. Nice. I need more berries. I really need more berries. What we found here? A Super Potion. So yeah, this path is very wide. Hello. Do I want to battle your Pokemon? Sure. Can I catch that Vaporeon? I'd really like to catch that Vaporeon. Oh, hey, look, it's a Vaporeon. Who would have thunk it? Well, Blastoise was the wrong one to lead off with. I mean, thankfully it's not a type disadvantage, but man. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna switch to Pikachu. Screw this noise. Screw this noise. I'm not getting into a tackle off with you. Pikachu, just come ruin this thing. It's gonna be a twitchy mess by the time we're done. Vaporeon uses double kick. Since when do you know double kick? Since when can any of your paws do that with that tail? Yeah, the tail of Vaporeon actually reminds me a little bit of Chaos from Sonic Adventure. Bye, Vaporeon. See you later. Lots of experience points. Horsey grows to level 39. That's excellent. There's a chance that Horsey's just going to straight up evolve. That's what I was thinking. Because we got it at such a high level. I was kind of expecting that. Well, there's Seadra. Kingdra's not available in this version, so that's going to be the highest evolution for that line. Touching the back fin causes numbness. It hooks its tail to coral to stay in place while sleeping. Got another poisonous Pokemon. Okay, so swapping that Pokemon out. What do I still need to evolve in the lower numbers? That's a Moonstone. I don't want to evolve another Diglett right now. I guess I'm going to swap out Seadra for Machop. Still didn't get a Muck. Can I just... Okay, that's yours. Okay. That looks like that's going to be a fight with that. So, Haunter, I need you to move to the lead slot. Okay, so I'll move Bowser back to the lead slot for the obvious fight against Flareon. I wonder if Chad always chooses Jolteon. Because I was thinking about it, I can't think of a good reason for him to choose Jolteon. So I'm trying to think why Jolteon would have been chosen. Either it's always Jolteon, which is possible, or the game took a cue off of something and made it Jolteon. But the problem is I can't think of what cue it took. Like, when you take your starters in normal Pokemon games, you know, your rival takes a Pokemon that is meant to be the weakness to yours. You take the fire Pokemon, they take the water Pokemon. You take water, they take the grass. You take grass, they take fire. But the weird thing is, there's no type matchup bonus between Eevee and Pikachu natively. Now, Pikachu did get Double Kick, which gave me the type matchup bonus versus normal. But that is about it. There's no other bonus there. And Eevee, I don't think Eevee gets any ground moves. Like, or if it does, it's not very much. And then Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, there's no type matchup bonus there either. In fact, if he had gone Vaporeon, we would have laughed him off the stage. So I'm curious where... yes, we get Bone Meringue. I love these unique abilities that Cubone gets. I don't think any other Pokemon get Bone Club or Bone Meringue. Cubone gonna evolve? No. Okay. So, there's the Flareon. I keep on having to, like, remind myself about what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, what buttons do what. So, supposedly, Eevee can be found on this route. I don't know how true that is. And unfortunately, Blastoise is still just rocking Bubble Beam. Luckily, I think that'll be just enough. Will-o-the-wisp, maybe? Flamethrower, okay. I was expecting it to use something like a little bit more effective. Like, not only is that not very effective, but there's potentially other moves that this Flareon could have used. Blastoise got a bunch of points. Pikachu levels up. Pikachu's getting stronger. Pikachu's going to be able to ruin the next couple of elemental birds. Okay. So, the question is, does this patch of grass contain Eevees? Because if it does, I need to get, like, 5 of them. So what does this patch of grass have? It has Pidgeotos. Well, that's exciting. It has a Doduo. So I think we're gonna stop here. I have a lot to catch right here. And then we have to continue moving on. And then we got more stuff to do. Like, we have a lot to catch on this route. So I'll see you soon.